Hey Cancer, I hope that you guys are doing great. I send you all much love and light, and I'm so happy to be back here with you for another love reading for September. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me and choosing this video. Let's jump right in and see what's coming in for your love life, Cancer. All right, you guys, before I do, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit into the reading. All right, Cancer, let's see what is coming your way. How is your love life looking in September? Let's see what messages we receive. Very, very interesting connection is coming in for you guys. With all of this major arcana, it's something that's definitely already been planned out by the two of you to happen. So what's happening now is like a destined connection. Your energy is coming through, Cancer, as well as Leo and Capricorn. You might have that moon or rising, or maybe you're dealing with another Cancer, a Leo, or a Capricorn. This is something that's going to move fast. I mean, this is not a connection for the faint of heart. It's like being swept up in a whirlwind of passion, of romance, of chemistry. And with all of this passion, I can see where you guys might even have some very heated arguments. Followed by passionately making up with this person. If you haven't met them yet, it's important for you to know that the offer is coming your way. And I'm telling you that this is already something that's destiny. You've had many lifetimes with this person, and it's an experience that you're absolutely meant to have. When you meet them, it's going to be undeniable, and it's not going to be something that is fought. Do you know what I mean? It's like meeting them, jumping into the connection, and it's something that just takes off. I see a lot of beauty coming in for you guys, happier than you've been maybe even ever with this person. But it's like as much happiness as you have, you also have that much passion. And when I say passion, yes, it does refer to like romantic passion, sexual, the physical connection, the chemistry, all of that. But it also is spirit letting us know. Do you see where those lovers are like chained and bound to one another? This person that's coming your way might even have some bad habits or addictions. Maybe they drink too much, or maybe they are just someone who is very codependent. That's why there is a warning here in this connection that you have to try as hard as you can to still maintain your own identity, maintain your own life, because this is a consuming connection. The two of you are going to get swept up in it, and you'll probably find that you're spending every waking moment with this person. There's a lot of karmic ties that are here, and that's why there's all of this past life energy. It's not a connection that's meant to punish you by any means. It's something that there's going to be challenging times because of the way that you two are just like so fixated, almost like an obsessive energy with each other. That can have its unhealthy side, certainly, but it can also have like a very passionate side like you've never felt before. So you really have to prepare yourself for an intense connection that is coming your way. Seeing this as the overall energy, 7 of Wands in reverse, it's spirit letting us know that once they step into your life, it's like full speed ahead. Your guard is down, their guard is down. You look into each other's eyes and you're like, that is my person. It's a mutual feeling. And don't be surprised if you guys like move in with each other within like the first 6 weeks of the connection. It is set up to be very intense, and it is set up to move quickly because you two want the same things ultimately. And when this person comes in, you both feel like that's my other half. It's like yin and yang, black and white. The balance is here. That's why your energy is here. And when things are balanced like that and it feels like everything is right, that's when it moves forward super fast. So, I mean, I see into something that is like a whirlwind of emotion, ups like you've never felt before, and then downs like you've never felt before. And I want you to understand why it feels so intense. Because when something is like the best that you've ever had and it's always at 100%, when something happens between the two of you and maybe you have a misunderstanding or because the emotions are so intense, you will be hypersensitive for one another, and you might even read into what the other one does, misinterpreting things. And so like, since it's always at 100%, when it gets knocked down to like 98, it feels like it's so much worse or like so much more intense than it actually is. To someone on the outside looking in, they'll probably say like, well, why would you let that bother you? But when you're so wrapped up and consumed with a person like that, you have to, that's why I'm telling you that it's spirit letting you know that you have to try and be mindful of maintaining your own identity. Don't feel like if you don't want to do something when this person wants you to do it, don't feel bad about it, because I know where it's just, if you let it, it will consume the both of you. It will consume the both of you, and you might just spend all of your time together, become very codependent of one another, maybe even like neglect other relationships in your life because all you want to do is be together like this. But that's not exactly healthy. I know that you're wrapped up in the passion, and when you're together, like you're making love, you're making each other as happy as maybe even that you've ever been. And it's just like you see eye to eye on so many things, so you guys can have a blast just like putting on Netflix and watching something. You just crack up together. You know, one's in the kitchen cooking, the other one's like on the couch watching TV. It's just like a beautiful connection where the two of you want to take care of each other. Because I mean, of course, the love is here. It's falling in love very quickly. But I just have to warn you, when I see this devil's energy come through, it's just a warning of how wrapped up you can become in one another. So just try to spend time apart. Try not to spend every last waking moment with this person. And I know that even when you go off and do your own thing, and when they go off and do their own thing, you're probably texting each other, missing each other, and can't wait to be back together. And there is nothing wrong with that, but it's just, you know, with that devil's energy, an unhealthy side can creep in. Especially if like the hypersensitivity is there. All right, you guys. So, I mean, I see, oh, wow. A whirlwind connection is coming your way. It's full of love. It's full of happiness. It's full of intense emotions. This is something that if you're not careful, it will fizzle out because it just burns so hot and so bright. That's why I'm telling you to just make sure that you maintain your own life. Okay, you guys, I want to let's look into this Knight of Cups. That's what I want you to know is if you're not careful with it, it is something that can fizzle out. For some of you, you might find that you get swept up in this like whirlwind connection with this person, and I hate to like say this, but it might be over for some of you like as fast as it started. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want it to last, you have to really fight against this pull to keep the two of you like together all day, every day. Okay, because if you have things that you need to do and you don't have the time to spend with this person when they want you to spend it, you have to be honest with them, be honest with yourself. Because to see this 10 of Cups coming in reverse with this person's offer, I wonder what it is that they've gone through recently. For some of you here, you might have even gone through a divorce, or you might even just have this outlook of a consuming connection. Do you know what I mean? Like looking at commitment like something that will ultimately, maybe even ultimately disappoint you. 10 of Cups in reverse, it certainly is a pessimistic attitude based on being disappointed. I'm not saying that to put anyone down, but especially for those of you who have gone through an experience like that, maybe recently got out of a connection, I mean, you have the right to take your time when it comes to this person. I see it being mutual though. I see the both of you looking at each other and just letting your emotions run away with you and things happening very quickly. But then there comes the warning about when it burns so bright and so hot, it burns like twice as fast. All right, you guys, I want to look at this chart because there's no getting around how quickly the connection will move with your energy coming through Cancer. Let's look at this Chariot card. So this card just came out of the deck, 5 of Wands. It just landed on the floor. Let me pick it up. So 5 of Wands is here. 5 of Wands. I wonder if you're going to have people around you that are saying like, are you crazy? You're already moving in together. Like this is happening so fast. Take your time. I know that you'll do what you feel is best for you, but it is also important for those that have gone through a similar experience and maybe that just have more, maybe they're wiser than you, older than you. It's someone that you trust their advice. Listen to the advice of those around you. Because I just see where you have people who find the connection kind of surprising and are going to express their opinion about things. They are going to. I see your family and your friends being in, like, because the way that it happened so fast, you'll probably like meet their family within like the first 3 or 4 weeks. Be introduced to their friends, spend time at like family get-togethers with their friends. And I just see where there is maybe even some naysayers or just people who have an input because they care about you. You have to do what you feel is best for you, of course, because you're an adult, you're on your own path, and a big part of this is just like it's destined to happen. But just know that I do see where there is going to be some kind of outside interference. Okay, I'm very curious about this Devil's energy. I want to look here. It's crazy because you see, this is like, the sun represents Leo, of course, but it also represents utter happiness. Like that is the energy of love and light. And then when you see that Devil card come through next to the sun, there's a lot of karmic energy that's there. So it's like a balancing of lessons, not intended to punish you, but it just makes for a very intense connection. Just as there are highs, there are lows that are like just as low, and it's because of the intensity of things. So you just have to know what you're getting yourself into in a connection like this. But I know some of you may feel like you are on this ride and you want to stay on this ride because it's a very exciting connection. I mean, with the level of happiness that you feel combined with like the level of like sexual and physical chemistry. So it's like there's love, but there's also desire. There's also lust and like there's happiness. It's intense. I know where it's gonna make you kind of question things at times. Please don't fight with your friends or your family if they're saying to you, like, can you just slow this down and think about it? Because they really do only have your best interests at heart. I know that when you are with this person, you're going to become very protective of them and of the connection. So it can make you feel like, why are you against it? You know, make you feel like they're naysayers when they actually care. That's why I'm telling you how important it is for you to still do things outside of the connection. Some of you may already be wrapped up in a connection like this, might have met this person recently, and things are taking off very quickly. I mean, this gives you some insight into why and like where it could go, because throughout this reading, we are being shown some blockages, and for some of you, the potential outcome if you let it consume you like that. So just keep this in mind as you continue on into the connection. And if you haven't met this person yet, they are coming your way. I mean, this is the quintessential card for a romantic offer that is coming in. Knight of Cups. All right, you guys. So that is what I can see for you, Cancer, coming through sometime throughout September. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. Please don't forget to like the video, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will talk to you guys in a few days.